My name is Elai Cortez Morales. I'm with Silicon Valley Debug. I'm system impacted. I was in prison for 17 years, included 6 months in ICE detention. Last month, I went on a pilgrimage hosted by Interfaith Movement and Dignity Not Detention. On this pilgrimage, we traveled to McFarland. This was the detention center I was in. We also went to Mesa Verde in Bakersfield. We went to Calexico, Otay, and we went to Adelanto. We also visited a state prison in Kern County. We went on this pilgrimage to show the community that we are not dangerous people. What ICE portrays of us, that we're criminals, they tell this to the community, they tell this to everybody that we will be a threat to society while it gives us a chance to be home. And I'm a proof to that I'm not a threat to society. I'm here helping my community, not what ICE told everybody. And that's one of the reasons we want to shut these places down, because they're not serving a purpose. They're not helping anybody. They're just hurting more people. Instead of having these places, why can't we just build something more holistic that will actually help the community? Something that will give the community a purpose, because no one wants to go back to those places because there's nothing to go back to. There's no hospital in some of these cities. But if we build something for them to come back to, like, that would feel a little bit better for that community. Like, it will be able to grow instead of just having these prisons. This pilgrimage was something more for me. Like, it was a time I could heal. So these are the pictures of our experiences. This is me and Pedro going back to McFarland. He was in McFarland a year before me. The thing is about this picture is I've met Pedro before. We were incarcerated in Pleasant Valley State Prison, 2014. That's when I met him. We reconnected again when I was detained in McFarland. What are the odds of meeting someone again that I knew from that long ago? So ever since then, we've been staying connected, doing community work, like just being there for each other, supporting each other. I appreciate this person very much, This fence is the other side of McFarland. Last time I seen this fence, I was inside that detention center. That's Golden State Annex. And I didn't think I was gonna be on the other side of the fence. So to me, seeing Golden State Annex from this side, like,
So I just thought about, like, I'm outside, I'm free, I'm not in there no more. But that's why I took it that way.
The first day, like, we were just getting used to the songs, we were getting used to the performing in front of people. So when, of course, I would talk and when I would do my part, like, people felt me. Of course, because I'm talking about my mom, We all had to do a symbol for our word. That's my symbol, to hug, reunite. The banner says reunite, reunir.
Yeah, this is Sahara. She talked about a lot of stuff that I went through, with the valley fever. And this valley fever, it's a fungus that blacks and Filipinos, they can't be transferred to those prisons because they're more susceptible to that. And they still build prisons right there. They don't care,
Yeah, the point of this pilgrimage was for us to connect with each other, to see that we go through the same thing, to build something, for us to not to go through this alone. This passes race, passes gender. We're all human. We just want to be with our loved ones.
We were going to pass through a checkpoint, an immigration checkpoint. Well, of course, the Border Patrol was going to get on the bus and check our paperwork and everything. And during that time, my ankle monitor was buzzing because I was in Calexico, and I'm like,
Right on the
basically in my GPS, it was saying I was in Mexico. It started buzzing, and they called me. And where were you at this time? And I told them, I was at here, and okay. Because of course they're going to report that, and I don't know if they're going to put it in some paperwork. And these ICE agents, these Border Patrols, they just do whatever they want. And they could just take me just because they seen a blip in their radar, and just to question me, they just take me, like, so I was paranoid. And I told her, like, hold my hand, just because because I was scared. And she was just there holding my hand, just the good thing is that the checkpoint was closed, like it wasn't open, like so.
The reason we went to these places was for the people that were in these places, for us to heal. That was my purpose for it. Like, I wanted to heal. I wanted to see that I wasn't going to be staying in that place, that I'm outside now. But we also went over there to heal the community around those areas, because we know that it's the same story for every place that we went to. Area was polluted, no jobs. The only jobs that were prisons. Like, they didn't have nothing over there. Like, why is it the same in every single detention center? Like, they're miles, hundreds of miles apart from each other, but they share the same story. Looking back at the pilgrimage, it doesn't feel like it's over, because I've spent these past month just staying connected to everybody that was there. Like, we're just building our community even more. Like, it's getting stronger. So I'm still on that pilgrimage.